All right, guys, welcome back to another episode. I'm your host, T.
I'm Tasha.
And welcome to TNT Gaming. So today we're going to be checking out the God of War series. Now, I am familiar with the God of War series, but I know that when the new one came out, God of War Ragnarok, you started watching it, but then you were intrigued by it, but you were kind of lost as far as
I didn't know what was going on. I mean, it looked cool, but I wanted to know more about the characters and why they were doing what they were doing. So I needed some background.
Okay, all right. Well, that's cool. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna check out the God of War series, but we're gonna go all the way back to the beginning.
Oh.
And we're gonna watch some of the cinematics and the stories, and then that way you can kind of understand Kratos and
the
why,
history.
the history and why he is the way he is.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's go ahead and jump into this. All right, let's go ahead and change that. Booyah! All right, there we go. There we go. Set up our cinematic. There you go.
When men ask for the origin of Kratos, the true tale was never known. The truth is that Kratos, like all men, began life as a child. Born out of wedlock, Kratos was the bastard child of a shunned woman. There were rumors as to who the father was, rumors that grew more and more preposterous. Until the woman finally left her small village. She swore a new life in Sparta. Kratos would never know the truth, never know who his father really was. But childhood in ancient Sparta was a brutal existence.
Dang.
Children deemed fit and strong were trained to be warriors, the protectors of Sparta. The weaker children were caged, sent to the mountains to fend for themselves. They were not expected to survive. And while Kratos escaped the fate of the weaker children, his brother was not so lucky.
Oh, wow.
The two brothers trained and dreamt of one day joining the ranks of the great Spartan army. But that never was to be.
Don't let your guard down, Deimos!
Hey.
A Spartan warrior never lets his back hit the ground. Even in death, a Spartan stands tall for battle. You are a Spartan, are you not?
Dang. He is
Yes,
intense.
Kratos.
Yeah, he wasn't playing around, even as a kid.
After the Great War with the Titans, the Oracle had foretold the demise of the Olympian gods and the destruction of Olympus. She saw that it would be brought about not by the hands of the Titans, who thirsted for revenge, but by the hands of a mortal, a marked warrior.
Dang.
Whoever controlled the marked warrior controlled the fate of Olympus.
Oh. So his brother was marked.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't, it's been a long time since I played God of War and went back and actually read or heard the story, and this is kind of unfamiliar to me.
And so what's so crazy is like the markings that his brother has, he has now.
Yeah, right.
Because I was like, oh, how is that his brother when he has those markings? So this is very interesting, and I didn't know, I guess this is the lore, that he had a brother, and his brother was the marked warrior, and then you see these centaurs attacking Sparta, and they're attacking Sparta all to get his brother.
Yeah.
And this is crazy. This we're already 3 minutes in, and the storytelling, I feel like I'm a kid and I'm sitting Indian style, and my kindergarten teacher is reading to me, and I'm like, tell me more. This is so good. Like, I never thought I would like sit here and be read a story, because that's what I feel like.
Yeah, it's better than the movie. Let's go.
Ikali! Patrino lesin Sparta fera Ivan Kali.
Oh, Athena.
Itera! Ines and Nemralis.
Kratos! Help! Kratos!
Forgive me.
Help!
Oh, he couldn't save his brother.
Deimos.
They came to retrieve the marked warrior. A mark they saw on the body of Deimos. As he was taken away in front of his brother's eyes, little did he know of the fate that awaited him. Ares would bring him to the domain of death.
That was
the realm of
Ares?
Thanatos, a place no mortal had ever dared set foot. There he would remain imprisoned with no hope of escape. He would suffer years of punishment and torment at the hands of the god of death.
Wow.
At first, the belief that his brother Kratos would come to save him kept him alive. But as the years lapsed, Deimos lost all semblance of hope,
Wow.
and with it any thread of humanity left in him. The anger, the vengeance seethed within him and lay dormant for decades. With little sanity left, it was this rage that made him endure, believing the day would come when he would once again face the brother who abandoned him.
Oh, wow. So he's mad at his
This
brother?
single event
I guess so. I don't know. I don't remember this. I don't remember this from playing the God of War back in the day.
He is mad at his brother, and he thought his brother was going to save him, but he's not mad at Athena and Ares. My thing would be to get revenge on the gods instead of his brother.
Right, exactly.
His brother was a child. Wow. This is mind-blowing.
would forever change the course of Kratos' life.
Can you
His
rewind it a
destiny,
little bit?
his
Yeah.
curse.
Go back just a second. He shouldn't be mad at his brother. Shit.
Face the brother who abandoned
His eyes
him.
missing.
This single event would forever change the course of Kratos' life. His destiny, his cursed fate, had been set in motion. The loss of his brother would leave an indelible mark on him. A memory he could not forget. As he vowed never to falter again, Kratos adorned a red tattoo on his body in honor of Deimos.
Wow.
A tattoo in the very image of his brother's birthmark.
Wow.
Kratos had begun his command with only 50 soldiers, but soon his numbers grew to the thousands. His tactics were brutal, but effective. Drunk with power, he was feared by all, except one.
Oh, he made her a flute.
His wife was the only one to brave his fury.
How much is enough, Kratos? When will it end?
When the glory of Sparta is known throughout the world.
The glory of Sparta. You did this for yourself.
Oh.
His desire for conquest knew no bounds. Until this day.
Did she die?
The barbarians to the east numbered in the thousands. And descended on the Spartans without mercy.
Oh.
The battle lasted near hours.
Dang. They getting their butt kicked.
The discipline and training of the Spartans did little to stem the tide of the merciless barbarians. The soldiers faced a massacre, while their young captain faced the end of his brilliant career and his life. But to Kratos, victory was worth any price, even his soul.
Oh.
Ares! Destroy my enemies!
What the hell? He's calling on Ares? The god that took his brother?
He probably didn't know that at the time.
Oh my goodness.
Because you remember, like,
Oh Jesus.
you know, in the Greek mythology, they were always calling the gods for help, but it was always like a double-edged sword.
But you're not supposed to, the gods aren't supposed to interfere.
Right, yeah.
Oh God.
But they always do be interfering. They be playing around. Like Zeus.
Right, oh.
Yeah, Zeus.
Yeah.
Zeus be messing around.
Yeah. Laying that pipe.
And my life is yours!
Can you rewind it just a little bit?
Yeah, sorry guys. We're going to take it back just a second.
Victory was worth any price,
Any price.
even his soul.
Dang.
Ares! Destroy my enemies! And my life is yours!
That desperate call for aid would come to haunt Kratos for all his days. The sky split apart, and the god of war stepped through. Descending from Olympus, he saw the makings of a god in a mere mortal.
Wow.
Ares would save Kratos. He would turn him into the perfect warrior, his servant on Earth. Only a simple pledge of loyalty was required.
My life is yours, Ares. From this day, I shall carry forth your will.
And his fate was sealed. As promised, Ares rescued his new disciple, bringing forth the power of a god,
Oh.
destroying those who would slaughter Kratos and his men.
Oh. Dang.
As for Kratos, no mere sword and shield would befit the newest servant of the god of war.
The newest servant of the god of war.
The blades of chaos, forged in the foulest depths of Hades. Once attached, the chains remained so, chained
wow.
and seared to the flesh, a part of the bearer's body, a permanent reminder of Kratos' pledge. In return, ultimate power.
Wow.
The rage of Ares exploded from within. But soon, he would learn the true cost of such power. A cost too high even for Kratos to pay. Memories of what he'd done in the name of Ares. Memories of how he'd become a servant to the god of war. A beast. His humanity robbed and replaced only with the will to murder. No one was safe. Entire armies fell before Kratos and the soldiers who followed him on his unending path of conquest.
Wow.
All in the name of his master. Those who offered resistance of any kind were dealt with quickly.
They've built this temple to offer prayers to Athena! This entire village stands as an affront to Lord Ares! Burn this!
Athena saved him.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Village! village! Burn it to the ground!
Emboldened by the god of war, Kratos' army was ruthless, feared throughout the world for their brutality. All that mattered was conquest in the name of Kratos, their great leader, who had become near invincible. He feared nothing. But there was something about this temple, something forbidden. All his instincts told him he should never cross its threshold. Never step inside.
Beware, Kratos. The dangers in the temple are greater than you know.
But the village oracle's warning fell on deaf ears.
You better listen
His
to the old
ambition
lady.
would not be denied. All who opposed him would die.
Hey. He going in the temple slaughtering people.
Who's a monster?
Dang. Wow.
In that instant, the glory he had reveled in turned to horror. The image of his two final victims would stay with him for all his days. With that act, Kratos knew he could no longer serve his master.
Was that?
For how could he forget spilling the blood of his own family?
Oh, I knew that
A
was his
cruel
wife.
trick orchestrated by the god of war.
Oh.
My wife. My child.
Wow.
They were left in Sparta.
You are becoming all I'd hoped you'd be, Kratos.
Wow.
Now, with your wife and child dead, nothing will hold you back. You'll become even stronger. You will become death itself.
But as the flames consumed the temple, Kratos realized his true enemy was the god who once saved his life. The same god who had now taken everything from him.
Ares!
She told him.
From this night forward, the mark of your terrible deed will be visible to all. The ashes of your wife and child will remain fastened to your skin, never to be removed.
And with that curse, all would know him for the beast he had become. His skin white with the ash of his dead family. The Ghost of Sparta had been born.
Ares, you will die for what you did that night.
He set out to break his bond with Ares, the god of war.
All right.
Wow.
So that is the beginning story of Kratos.
Wow.
What do you think?
What an origin story. Wow. So, so many things to unpack. I want to see more. I want to see when he finds out that Athena saved him and Ares took his brother. And the fact that the elderly lady, she warned him, and his wife and child was in there, and Ares was like, now you have nothing holding you back. Like, this guy has been slaughtering everybody.
Right.
Like, what was holding him back?
I don't know.
You know, but to have him kill his wife and child.
Because now he doesn't have, like, the family,
Yeah.
you know, to think about. All he can focus on is violence and war and carnage.
Yeah, but it's gonna backfire.
Well,
But the fact that he's now carrying, like,
pale white.
his wife and child's ashes are on him. Like, he will forever remember. He will be tortured forever. And then once he finds out that Ares took his brother from him, all hell is gonna break loose.
So that's something I'm not familiar with because I haven't played all the God of War games. I played the first one. I didn't play the second one. I played some of the third one, but I'm just familiar with the overall story. But the part with his brother, that was kind of new to me because
Wow.
I didn't know he had a brother. So this is going to be quite an experience for me as well, watching these
Dang.
videos because I'm learning things that I didn't know about this character. But yeah, I've always enjoyed the God of War series or the lore of it, and you know, I want to continue to do these videos to learn a little bit more about Kratos, and then leading up into Ragnarok, which you know, because you've seen snippets of that, you know that it's like going a whole different direction.
Yeah. Oh,
but
man.
yeah, guys, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more God of War stuff. You know, let us know your thoughts. We'd love to hear them. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here, and we'll see y'all next week.